Hey, everybody, Kicking the Retro here today, and today, guys, we are stepping back in the time machine, and that time machine is going to bring us back to the first generation. I want to say that I kind of took everybody's considerations to heart, but if you guys remember from my old content, there was an ROA Spotlight section, and one of the spotlights for this month happened to be Generation 1 Traybacks. As always, if you like the music we're kicking in today's show, drop a comment down below and let me know. 17,500 lifetime channel views and 250 watch hours. You guys should give yourselves a pat on the back. Let's go ahead and jump into today's game versus Peak Arceus 2. Alright, let's waste no time about it. So, we're going to be leading with two different Persians here. I actually have a substitute Persian because I tend to remember that Tradebacks and Stadium fixing the substitute status glitch. Gengar is perfect to take any sleep that my team has to take, and I do have the ability to take pretty good damage from the likes of Rhydon and company with this Snorlax. Reflect Lax. Reflect Lax is amazing. I cannot overstate how good this mod is. So I'm going to go ahead and go for the substitute thinking, I'm not getting paralyzed with the substitute. This is Tradebacks. Wrong! I'm going to get, but it's going to allow me to sleep the Chansey and then make a double out into my own growth Vaporeon. Now, remember guys, Red, Blue, Yellow Traybacks, I've left an article down below in the description, but basically, you have moves from Gold, Silver, and Crystal that can trade back into Red, Blue, and Yellow and fight that way. Of course, Yellow Magic is going to happen, get paralyzed. 39% after Jolteon sets up a +1 growth is not ideal. I'm going to go out back into Persian because I know I'm going to crit my slashes even with paralysis, and it would do good to Jolteon. Now I'm going to pivot around and take an Earthquake because now I just want to get one hit off of Persian, but unfortunately he is going to crit me. I wanted to get a slash in before he took me down. But now, at this particular point, I'm running Reflect Tip. Now, I've actually changed teams a few times during this series, so you'll get to see all of those. Reflect Amnesia Hypno is eating Tauros for breakfast after a couple body slams. I do not risk the last hit on 16-17% ratio. I just rest off all that damage as he goes out into a Persian. Rightfully so, that is a good call. I do wake up immediately now after this, and I'm going to take this Persian out, use the one turn I have to take him out with a Psychic, and go out into Gengar and pivot back around this Tauros. Now, this thing can freely Earthquake me if he wants. That is fine. I don't really have a good check to go into this Tauros at this point, simply because my Persian is down. But I get it down to the range where Alakazam could come in here and take this thing out, crit this thing, because it's not having absolutely any shenanigans of taking any damage from the likes of Tauros. Now, because I do run Reflect Lax, unfortunately I'm asleep, so his Lax is going to be able to revenge kill me. So what I'm going to do right now is go out into my Hypno, which I would outspeed. I'm going to go ahead and go for the rest, because I can set up all over Amnesia, or all over Growth Jolteon. He goes into this thing, and I take a Thunder Wave, and that's fine. I'm going to go for a Psychic. We crit this thing! It's not having any growth shenanigans. Then in comes the Rhydon, who also gets crit and knocked down to 6% health as he takes out my Alakazam. And now Hypno is going to be able to stay in against this thing, but he does freely go for a Self-Destruct on this final turn. Had Hypno not been asleep, or had woke up earlier, I would have been able to take out Rhydon and freely set up Reflect, and then set up with Amnesia and take out Chansey and Snorlax. Alright guys, so we've got a lot of this series coming this month, so stay tuned. There are some great games. I do want to ask you, I'm going to put a poll on the, YouTube community post, because there is a lot I want to show you this time, and I want to know what you want to see. You want to see Poliwrath? Do you want to see Double Kick? Yes, I actually have a game with Double Kick. The fact that I say that in a competitive sense is quite crazy, to say the least, but there's a really cool Pokemon doing Double Kick shenanigans, and what do you think? Was Alakazam critical to this game, or what? Him and Hypno almost put this game on the turnabout all by themselves. Thank you guys so much for watching, with an extra special thanks to Angel Tonight 091 for all of the support and motivation, and I'll see you guys in the next one.